welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this dewy foundation look. So this is my current go-to look for when I want dewy skin. We're in summer here at the moment, so I have to change a few things around so it doesn't just slide straight off my face. But this is, you know, kind of my go-to, what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll interchange products with other stuff, or maybe like skip some steps. Like I don't always wear blush or whatever. So it's very customizable. You can tailor it to yourself. And yeah, I hope you like it. Random bobby pins in my hair. So for primer, I've really been mixing it up. I'm going to use today the Clinique Super Primer, Universal Face Primer. It just seems kind of like one of those primers where you're like, oh, this is almost like a moisturizer. That kind of thing. It's alright. I haven't noticed anything like too spectacular with it. So since I want to be really dewy today, I'm going to take the Becca liquid highlighter in Opal, and I'm just going to put it underneath my foundation in the high points of my face. And take this Real Techniques contour brush, fake one by the way, fake, from eBay. I'm a big fan of these fake ones. I've got one of the original like real ones in the blush one, and it's nice. But like, I don't know, I feel like it's not worth the money. Right, so now we're nice and glowing. I've got quite a few really red breakouts at the moment, so I'm going to go over with green concealer and just cover all of those up. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the green concealer corrector shade. I'm going to blend that in with the Sigma F64 soft blend concealer brush. I definitely put way too much of this on. Now just because I find that sometimes the green concealer will move around a little bit once you apply foundation on top, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder on top of them, just like the tiniest little like touch, just so it doesn't move around too much. But if you put too much powder on underneath your foundation, it will go cakey and apply weird. And I'm doing it more on my blemishes as opposed to like my general red areas here. I'm not really bothering with those. Take my Chanel Soleil Tandy Chanel. I'm going to use the Sigma Duo Fibre Powder Blush Brush F15 just to kind of warm up the face a bit. I'm not going to worry about this being too blended because it's going to be underneath our foundation. So we just kind of want to get it on, spread it out a little bit. I'm not like contouring with this, otherwise I'd be using a small brush. I'm just kind of like plopping it on. So for foundation, I'm going to be mixing the L'Oreal True Match Concealer with the L'Oreal Lumi Magique. At the moment it's summer in Australia, so it's quite hot. It's even like not a great day today, but it's still really muggy from like the really hot day yesterday. So I like how the L'Oreal True Match is a bit more matte and a little bit longer wearing, and then the Lumi is more dewy. And if I put just dewy on, I think with the weather going on, it's just going to slip straight off. So mix together. I'm just going to take one pump of each, mix them together and apply. So I'm going to take the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush, and with one side I'm going to spread it all over my face, and the other side I'm going to use to buff it out. Okay, please excuse the fact that it's like a little bit yellow. In person, I promise, it matches better than it does on camera. It's like a little bit off, but as I said, I'm not quite as tan as normal. And I want to show you like my routine. I'm going to take the Duo Fibre brush from before with no extra product on it, just to add like a little bit more bronze to the cheeks. And down the neck, because let's warm that up. I want to use this for blush in a minute, so I'm just going to put a bit of brush cleaner on it and wipe off the bronze on the brush and just let it dry for a minute while I do the rest. So I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Conceal yellow corrector colour around my eye area just to get rid of the reddy purple tones. And I've seen a lot of people apply their corrector. It's usually peach, but my under eyes are a bit more red today. And they apply it like all the way here. Your corrector only has to go where you're actually dark, and then you can apply your concealer over the top. If you apply your corrector this whole entire area, it's gonna make the normal skin color go the orange or the yellow, the color of your corrector, and then your normal, the bit that was dark will you know, neutralize. And then you put your concealer over the top and it won't be like as bright everywhere. You only want your corrector where you actually need it. Don't bring it out in a triangle unless you are dark this whole area. It's just, no, okay. Good, I've got that off my chest. So I'm going to take the NARS Creamy Concealer in Ginger, which is a match for my fake tan, and apply that just, I don't want to put too much here because I've got a bit of that bronzer, but just where like I still have a little bit of redness coming through, which, you know, most of everything else has been covered now from the green concealer and the foundation, which is really good. And then I'm going to take the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm going to use this one to highlight because I don't want to add like too much coverage to these areas or my skin will start to look a bit heavier, and I find this is quite light. It just will brighten without, you know, getting too kind of heavy. I don't always do under here, but I might do the jawline just because my foundation's like a little bit dark looking today. I'm going to take this Smashbox LA Lights highlighter. I apply it on my fingers and then directly onto my cheek. I find this really similar to Benefit What's Up, but a bit easier to blend, a bit more creamy. Taking the AC on Tour palette, and I'm taking the yellow and the light pink and mixing them together and setting my under eye area. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to take the Nightlife bronzer by Sigma. I don't know if there's multiple colours, but this is the colour Limelight, and the Sigma Large Angle Contour F20 brush. I find this bronzer so similar to Laguna, but it's like smaller and way cheaper. Like I bought it at the Black Friday sales because I was like, ooh, love a good bronzer. Alright, so I'm going to take this Hello Sunshine Face Contour Kit. This is the kit that I mentioned in my highlighter favorites as like an honorable mention. I'm going to take this highlighty shade up the top, and I'm going to take it on the Sigma Duo Fibre powder brush from before, and I'm just going to pop it on those cheeks. And can we just appreciate that glow from like a, you know, really cheap, affordable highlight product. I don't know, I find that there aren't that many good highlighters from like affordable brands, so when I see it, I'm like all about it, and yeah, let's appreciate that. This is sitting out from yesterday, so I'll pop it on. This is the Sigma Heavenly Powder Blush. It's like a nice kind of peachy blush. Normally I'm all about pink blushes, but for a peach I actually don't mind this one. I don't know, I think because it doesn't look too orange on the skin, that probably has something to do with it. Since I didn't powder, I'm worried about transfer a bit, so I'm going to take the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder again. Just over, like, you know, very lightly, like I dabbed it like once. Just because I don't want this to transfer off. And then I love to take, here we are, Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. A bit of that, and while it's still drying, I take a bit of the NYX Dewy Finish to add extra dew. So that was everything. I hope you liked it and learnt something cool. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my new videos, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.